Hey guys, in this video we will look at Centrifugo Server API. So if you open a server guide section, we have a special chapter about Server API. Server API provides a way to send various commands to Centrifugo. So in general, you have clients, right? Your users on the front-end side, which are using our real-time SDKs. They are connected to Centrifugo using various real-time transports. And SDKs provide real-time APIs to clients, but we also have server-side API, which gives you a way to communicate with Centrifugo from your backend side. So for example, you most probably will publish messages to channels using server API instead of client real-time API, because publishing into a channel from backend gives you a way to check permissions, save messages to your main application database before publishing, etc. So usually you will use Centrifugo HTTP API or gRPC API to publish messages. Also, Server API provides several other useful commands, and in this video we will look at some of them. So let's start again from a simple example. We have a directory where we have Centrifugo binary. This is actually a Centrifugo Pro binary because we will look at some Pro commands in this video, and index.html file. We will look at it shortly. So first thing to do is let's start with generating basic Centrifugo configuration using gen-config command. This creates config.json here. Let's open this directory in VS Code. So we have config, we have index.html. In this example, we will connect to JavaScript to Centrifugo from HTTP localhost 3000. So let's add it to the list of allowed origins here in the configuration. We will also use admin web interface to send API commands. Usually you will do this programmatically from your backend side, but here for simplicity we will use admin web interface. Okay, so let's start Centrifugo now. And let's look at index.html. So this is a basic JavaScript application which uses our JavaScript SDK. What it does, it creates centrifuge object. We need to provide a proper user token, user connection token to this object. We will generate it shortly. We are setting various connection related callbacks. For example, when client connected, when client connecting, and when client disconnected. These events described in Centrifugo documentation. And we also have a couple of subscriptions here. So we are subscribing to channel 1 and we are subscribing to channel 2. For channel 1, we are setting various event handlers because we will experiment with some server API. But for now, the most part is that when receiving a publication from a channel, we are logging it into JavaScript console here, and also the same for channel 2. Actually, when you run this client, you will get permission denied errors for subscriptions because by default, client cannot subscribe to any channel. Let's define an option called allow subscribe for client on a top level for top level channels in Centrifugo configuration. And let's put true here. when adding this option, we are telling Centrifugo that all authenticated clients which have user ID can subscribe to any channel in a channel namespace. So now let's get back here, and remember we need to put some token here, right? In real life cases, the token should be generated by your backend application and passed to frontend. But now let's use Centrifuga gen token command for user1. It generates a GWT token which is valid for several days, and we can use it in our simple example here. Just paste it here. Copy the wrong string. Let's be more accurate. Yeah. So here we pasted a token. Now let's start Centrifuga, and we can also serve index.html file using Centrifuga, another helper command, Centrifuga serve, which serves static assets on port 3000. So let's go to localhost 3000, open DevTools, open console, JavaScript console, and we see that we are connecting, we are subscribing, and then we connected successfully and subscribed on channel 1 successfully. So actually we subscribed to channel 2 also, and also successfully, but we are not seeing log message here about channel 2 because we only set event handler for channel 1. But we will see that client receives publications from channel 2 also. Now let's open Centrifuga admin web interface. Let's log into it using admin password from the configuration file and go to actions section. So from here we can experiment with various API commands, server API commands. Of course, the basic one is publish. So we can publish any JSON message to a channel. Let's also split browser so we see the output immediately on the screen like this. And let's publish. Yeah, publication from channel 1. See, it works. So we can publish data to channels. The next command is broadcast. It allows to publish the same data to many channels in one request. Again, let's say value 3 here. And now we can see that we receive data from channel 2 and we receive data from channel 1. And it's our value of 3. The next command is presence. Presence allows you to see which clients subscribed on a channel currently. To make it work, let's try to run it first. We know that our clients subscribe to channel 1, right? But if we issue a presence command, we see that it's not available. That's because presence should be enabled in Centrifugal configuration. Again, we are using top level namespace channels here, so we are defining presence option on top level, presence true. Let's restart Centrifuga, reconnect, and try to issue presence again. Here we can see that presence response contains our client, which is currently subscribed to a channel. We can open another tab with the same application here. Call presence again and see that we have two entries here, two clients currently connected. Two clients from the same user, but different client identifiers. Let's close this tab. Make sure presence output changed. Nice. And presence stats. It's similar to presence, but only gives you counters about number of active clients and unique users in a channel. Again, let's open one more tab here. Presence stats, and we can see that num clients is 2. This is the end of part 1 of Centrifugal Server API walkthrough. We will continue in the next video.